What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Did I forget to update my title? No, I did. What the fuck? I wrote it. Where did I put that? I wrote a funny title. Where the hell did I put it? Listen, yeah, the bot command doesn't work the same way anymore. I'm gonna have to tell you how the new one works probably. Maybe I only put it on YouTube. I think I only put it on YouTube. All right. Well, either way, we're battling. We're all in here. Please stop trying to mess with the title. Don't make me. All right, the title's right now, I think. The title has been set to message, but cooler. King Jack versus Ace 5 for the win. We got 40%. Roughly. Less than that now. They double through us. Ugh. Fold if they jam. Okay, they didn't jam. That's awesome for us. They folded even, which is way better. All right, 10-7 suited's got to go in at this depth. Love it. Let me back in. What up, Taco? What up, SMF? How's it going? Numbers lie. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I didn't think I was going to stream tonight, but we were supposed to go to the drive-in movie theater tonight, but it's a hazardous air quality index, so we are pivoting to, I think, Sunday night for the drive-in. King 9 suited, we run into pocket jacks. Rough, man. But maybe we can get there. I said maybe we can get there. No, we cannot. No glitch. I played 3 of these so far, or 4 of those actually. I played 3 off stream. We won one that was $35, and then we lost the other 3. So we're in for 40 out for 35 right now. So now this will be $50 so far. I didn't mean to play that many before stream. They just can go very, very quickly sometimes. Don't know that this one is really necessarily a jam, but we are going to jam ace 9 here. Flipping with pocket force. Not getting there against the 4s. Sure, we'll fire again. We will fire again. Jamming here. $63. Goodness. All in at risk again here.
We've got a new subscriber.
We've got a new subscriber. That's what it sounds like in my ear. That one's just private. 63 months, 30-month mod anniversary. Look at that. What a guy. Ace Queen runs into Ace King. Cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. Man, come on, get there. Queen 10 overbet pot on the flop. All in here with threes. Enjoyed all weekend. I'm hoping we're not the worst air quality for the third straight day tomorrow. Yeah. Thanks for the wishes to hope we have a better time on Sunday. For once we don't want the Canadian smoke. Heads up with no chips. Good luck, us. Oh, you hear it too? The new subscriber thing? Oh, shit. I totally thought you didn't hear that. That's so funny. I totally thought that was like on monitoring only. That's so funny. You've got a new subscriber. That one? That's so funny, dude. I thought that was just for my ears only. I fucked up the configuration, I suppose. 6-7 or 6 deuce. I thought I had 6-7. That's way better on this board to have 6 deuce. LOL. We're back in it, boys. Come on. Ace deuce mandatory. We taking the lead? Only just 4 chips. Damn. Picking up a good hand in these super low stack spots is so important. 4 high. Any chance for a check? Probably not, huh? Some players will. You never know. We've got lip traps too, for sure. No royal is lame for sure. King 9 going in. Oof, run into King Jack, worst case scenario. 9 hearts is dead, and so are we. AG couldn't flop a royal with a dozen tasers in Buckingham Palace. I like the approach. You get like a C for effort because you tried way too hard. It's like you had so much effort that it's like I don't know. It's too much effort. Felt like you workshopped that joke through 8 permutations before you hit enter in the chat. That said, I do still like it. Kind of hate this river a bit. Block spades. We unblock clubs. Nah. We'll fold. All over with ace jack. Running hot, running hot. Hey, 25% back. It's Die Hard, a Christmas movie. The evidence is inconclusive. Honestly, probably the right answer. Oops, not $10 uppercut PKO. It's the $20 uppercut PKO. Should not be selling that tournament short. Boom, taking pictures by the pool. But at least I look cool. All in with force. Flip with ace 8. Will we hold? Yes. Can we finish it quickly here with the pocket sixes? 2/3 of the time we will. Sixes with 66%. Of course we're going to win, right? No. Counterfeited with a second 7 on the river. That's gross. That's so gross. What a run out. What a fucking run out. You couldn't win a sit and go if you had dozen tasers in Buckingham Palace. All right, now that I like. That I like. Okay, if you've brought it around, you've brought me around to the tasers in Buckingham Palace. I'm sorry, guys. I was really angry about all the sit and goes I wasn't winning, so I was playing from the Michigan and I went across the border and I might have started some fires. Gonna be all in here hunting a booty. Probably gonna get hunted by this guy with the bajillion chips as well, so buckle up. Buckle TF up. Ace queen overcards to the 8s and 7s. It's an ace in the window. Well, right as the first card on the flop anyway. Bad wording aside, we scoop the bounty on the pot. After me, there should be no mo. That is a great encapsulation there. Numbers live, very nice. It's hard to make a pair in this game, so we call flop. At the turn, check river, hope that they bet. They are gonna bet, so we're gonna jam. Nah, we're just gonna call. Oh no, we get another call out of the ace 3 stuff. All in with ace 9. Called by 8-7 suited. Good flop. Great turn. We win. We spin. 10 becomes 20. Don't know what you're expecting of me. Sorry guys, I'm having a little technical difficulty on my computer right now. I don't know what's going on. My computer is slowed to a real crawl here. All right, we're back. There we go. Okay, we're back. Man, there was a program on my computer that was really a leak in memory. WTF, was that counterfeit? I know. We still somehow came back. Pretty sick run out, eh? service of the queen. I think we got a call here for just a little. Oh my gosh. Just a little to try to go for a bounty. They have 2 pair. Yikes. Ace. An ace that's not the ace of hearts. We're getting pretty restrictive in our demands here. Oh my gosh. The $ message jokes are a little much. Why don't you invite me in? See bet here, take it down. Belong in the service of the queen. I belong anywhere but in between. The mighty deuce of diamonds takes it down here. Should AG leak the summer series schedule? Would AG be able to leak the summer series schedule? You know who couldn't get the summer series schedule out of me? Soldiers with a dozen tasers in Buckingham Palace. Also, I don't have it. Eight Ball has never loved chat. Maybe 8 Ball just needs someone who understands what they need. Everybody always asks, you know, hey, 8 Ball, give me a yes or no. Nobody ever asks, hey, 8 Ball, how are you? You know what I'm saying? Feel the flame and heather on body into the burning heart of God in the belly of a black winged bird. In the service. 8 Ball's lashing out. Maybe MI6 came after me after all the Buckingham Palace nonsense. What a weird spot. I call, I guess. Hold the 2 pair. The full house. Sure. 10-7 runs into 10-8. We traded outs. I got more than you. 3 or an 8. No, they took mine. You piece. You piece. You piece. And voodoo dolls. I feel a premonition. That girl's gonna make me vow. Do 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 do. You know who looks fucking great in his older age is Ricky Martin. I hadn't seen Ricky Martin in a long time. Saw him on the Super Bowl show. I was like, God damn, who's that guy? It's fucking Ricky Martin. He looks awesome. How old is Ricky Martin? He looks fucking amazing. Oh, he's gonna make me embarrassed about how I look. He's 54? Fuck me. He looks fucking fantastic at 54. If only we all were so lucky. I mean, yeah, let's do it. 6-7 versus 6-7. Chop it up. Ace 4 versus King 3. Here we're all in with 9-8 suited. Here we're gonna, I guess, 4-bet jam. Ace 4 versus King 3. We win there. Here we have Ace King running into aces. That's always fun. Spin a 35 there. We're gonna be, yep, out of this one. Nobody freaking 3-bet bluffs. Like ever. Goodbye, Brawl PKO. You never meant anything to me. Raise here with the Ace 7. Let's get in another cuber. We'll get in the $50 grant soon as well. Let's get the $50 grant now, actually. So many chips. Hey, Paul, why are you always such a hateful prick towards chat? Sources refuse the comment. That's pretty funny. Funny response there, 8-Ball. 8-Ball said, none of your fucking business. Seriously, Google fucking Ricky Martin and what he looks like right now, and tell me that motherfucker's 54. You gotta be kidding me. Bet River here in the $50 grant. We love to bet rivers. Get paid on this one. Unregistered the cube. All right. We unregistered the cube. Gonna take the break. We got paid by Ace 4. Be right back. What's up, everybody? We're back. We're gonna jam Queen Jack here. We do get called here. Queen Jack gets called by King Queen suited. Pretty rough. Pretty rough indeed. How about a heart? How about the King of Hearts? Still no royal. They won't deliver the royal for me. All right, let's move this to here. Yeah, the random commands don't. I haven't had time to set up the random commands yet, folks. Twinko makes getting started simple and rewarding. You need a new name for your app, bro. Thank you for banning SMF, but that was... They really said... It's TWINKO. Twinko. 100% first deposit boost or 50 free spends, no deposit. Twinko.io. Do I dare click this link? Maybe it's their target demographic. Yeah. Shadiest looking, top-notch crypto-based casino. Top 10 SEO blurbs written by ChatGPT. At Twinko Casino, premium crypto gaming comes first. Built for speed, variety, and real rewards, Twinko delivers the next level casino experience designed around modern players. Enjoy an extensive game library from trusted top-tier providers. Citation not found. Featuring popular slots, classic table games, immersive live dealers, crash games, poker, and Keno. Whether you're spinning casually or chasing high-stakes thrills, Twinko Casino is built to match every playing style. Instant crypto deposits and lightning fast withdrawals keep your funds fully in your control, while creative bonuses and massive progressive jackpots add extra excitement to every session. Local players unlock even more through an exclusive VIP program offering cashback, higher limits, special perks, and priority support. Bingo isn't just another crypto casino, it's a platform built entirely around player value. All in here with pocket sixes after they limp fold. Registered in Samoa, owned and operated by Keen Sage International Limited. Registered in Samoa. Well, I don't want Samoa what you're selling, sorry. Queen 3 versus 6-3 is a pretty good spot to start. And a good spot to finish, apparently. Like your mother. I'm sorry. That was not cool. They min raise we flat with 9-8-0, and the flop is just absolutely horrendous. Four big blind jam, ace 7 all in. they slow roll us a bit with queens. How about an ace? Ace to punish the slow rolling son of a bitch. We don't find it. Raise it up here with king queen. We call for the bounty chase versus queen jack. A good spot. We get a king, they get a jack. Seems fair to me. Yep. We're lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Better casino promotions on BetRivers anyway. So true. So true. Let me know if this right here is. King 9, we jam, called by Ace 5. All right. These are going quick. Raising down here in the $20 uppercut PKO. I don't like that flop. We're just gonna ship it. Call me mañana. Need girlfriend. I got the whole enchilada. A 4.55 raise is a little spooky, of course, but we'll jam and flip with the king queen. Nice turn. We spike the sailboat, and we're heads up. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if this right here. Any more writing going on over the summer? You mean like card player lifestyle type stuff? Oh, got an ace. Got him. So weird. Ship the king 5. Any more writing going on over the summer? I haven't been working on any like passion project writing. I've been considering going back and doing more like poker writing, but no, I haven't been. My sort of focus lately has been more like pursuing like more leads for more poker work, whether it's like short form content, actual poker content, digital media stuff. Just looking for more ways to expand my poker resume, I guess, accolades. It's like anything else. I think like getting the first job is the hardest. Like I've watched like actors talk about it, right? And they're like the first big role is the hardest, and then you have something to point to, and everybody, or not everybody, but a lot of people are more willing to hire you. I think it's been like that for me in poker stuff too, but you still got to work for it. Boring turn card. Sorry, what? I guess I call. You freaking just ship it. Top pair king kicker against our top pair top kicker. And they don't get there. Another gift in the $20 uppercut. They just want to rip it in. As we have top top. This player limps queens with like 1.5 bigs. Nice trap. You got me. 9 for the win. Other side of the straight, unfortunately. That's the other side of the straight, unfortunately. We got 3-bet here. We called with ace-jack suited just to try to get in a place where we could hunt a bounty. Horrible flop for our hand, so. Not going to be the case here. Stab here with 10-8. Bird. Alright, this one's looking rough. Raising down here. Bless you. I did not sneeze this time. I'm very confident I did not sneeze this time. I'm calling the bluff, Taco, this time. Did you limp on me again with something strong? I got ace-7 this time. No, this time it's 8-7. We're dominating 69%. Nice for the win. Don't love this run out so far. We like it at the end. I know how to back girl. Oh, you were blessing the bot. I thought you were trying to say that I sneezed. And I definitely did not. Delayed c-bet here with the queen 10 suited. We take it down. Let me hear you say this shit is bananas. Fucking, they came over to kick too. Twinko makes getting started simple and rewarding. Get the fuck out of here. How did Twinko find me? Don't answer that. I don't want to know. Five 3 versus 10-3. Maybe we'll hold here. Nice. Queen 9 versus ace 5. We flop an open ender 50-50 after the flop. 0% on the river. Right back into another one here. Ooh, he's who? Raise and take here with the Jack 10 suited. And delicious. Queen 3 suited here, we defend. Flop is 8-7-3. Player had King Jack. Didn't want to get away. King 4 suited, will chip it in. Getting that through. Got the chip lead here in this one. King 7 goes up against ace 10. If the ace 10 holds, be heads up. Looks likely. Does hold. Beep, beep. Cruising high. Big chip lead here and an ace 10 to hopefully finish it off. Come on. Come on. Beautiful and sweet. Waiting for me. We were just kids when we fell in love. Thank you for streaming this otherwise crappy Pennsylvania day thing. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for saying thank you. Jack 9 versus 9-8. Good spot here. Kinda. Chop it up. Unfortunate. (9-7) to finish the job against 10 deuce. We turn to 7. We win. Another 35er. I have a set of 7s here. Sorry. What the fuck is happening here? Do you have jacks? I have the second 2 pair and top pair. Oh my god! No! He still found a jack? He found the one outer. If you ever needed confirmation that you're running bad, is that right there? I'm lightheaded. I'm lightheaded from that one. I'm gonna re-enter, but we just got one outed in the sickest hand. Was it Jack 7 3 deuce or Jack 3 deuce 7 on the turn? I have 7s. Get all in against Jack 7 and Jack 10. Case Jack on the river. Holy. What in the world was that? What in the world was that? Wow. Okay. Yeah. I just gotta move on. Gotta try to recover from that. Pretty sick. Dancing in the dark with you between my arms. Barefoot on the ground, listening to our favorite song. Now I know I have met an angel in person. She looks perfect. Of this, you look perfect tonight. Raising big here in the Hamilton. We see a limp, a raise, flat, flat. We got pocket jacks. Pick up what's in the middle, and I'm fine with that. Bluffing here on the river. We stabbed turn. They called. Duplicate 7 on the river. We overbet the pot. They fold. Casual 1-outer, no big deal. Yeah. It was pretty thrown off by that one. That graph is really not going up today, huh? Sources say yes, as in yes, it's not. Found the 1-outer indeed. Found the 1-outer indeed. Ace 7 versus King 7 here. Also in the biggest buy-in that I'm in, also, of course. It's the biggest buy-in on the screen. Couldn't have been in the 10. It's in the 50. Of course. You win, sir. Eight ball Rivers Poker. 8 balls. Taco, listen. When you stream, you can make your command be 8 balls, okay? But here it's 8 ball. All right. It's John Crux 8 ball. There's only one. So that's an old joke. This is an old reference. AG made a baseball reference? What? Oh, they're sitting out. We'll give them a little time. Also because I actually have a good hand. Okay. We gave him the 1 max time bank. I mean, I don't think we go too much more than that. Brutal beat indeed. Yeah. Oh, it looks like we're going to win this one. Just make him drop dead, you a killer. All my intentions, yeah, these are my only. For the win, King Deuce versus random hand. It's 9-4 offsuit. Crazy thing is like, oh, there it is. I was gonna say on BetRivers we actually could like lose this because the blinds get so small, and it wouldn't be out of the question for them to just win like 4 straight. Well, I guess, or you'd have to be pretty late. Even if they won 4 straight, like it would have to be pretty late because because every time it was on them, I could just steal. It'd have to be pretty late to where like we're both forced all in all the time or something. So it's actually pretty far-fetched that they could win, I guess, the more I think about it. You're my bread, now you're my rock, my Colorado, just like Toronto. Back to live again. Holy crap, that Jack was disgusting. Welcome back, and yes, it was. Oh man, yeah, these are my only. Jam here with sixes, we get it through. Jam over the limp here with fives. Let's raise the queen jack. Kind of wondered if I should even see bet here versus small blind. We went for it. They jam, we're out of there. It says she lives for me. Motivation, she comes round. Do whatever would you want to do. Coming over you. Pretty good start here. I'm listening when you. Oh my god, really? do 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 do. Jack 9 suited, we're all in here. 43%. We flop for jacks. Take him down. Believe in the man. All right. Two pair here. Blind versus blind. Yo, summer skin. As they pass the test. Show me your broken. On here with King Deuce. They fold. Jam King 6 after the limp. They fold. Ship in the Ace Jack. Up against Ace 5 for the win. No spade, no 4. Nice. Got him. Raising here. Can't fold, I don't think. Yeah. Just, they just always have it, man. River raises so nutted. Top pairs just trash to these river raises. Top pair is just garbage, man. I can fold. I said I can't fold. I can fold. Breaking heart, baby, you make best of me. I'll tell you, I'm not folding the one big blind. You can't make me. No, I'll fold to that though. Counterfeited on the river, we would have chopped, right? No, we would have. Our 8 kicker would have played. But the other player had 2 pair. We were full. We were smart to fold when we did. Raising here with ace queen. Min click 3-bet. I would rather they jammed. Okay, I mean, we're not folding ace queen 3 ways. It doesn't like they both go in, but I'm going in too. Ace queen versus ace 7 and jack 10. We flop top pair. We win it all in the first hand. Quick $10 profit. Ace king down here in the $20 uppercut PKO. Oh my god. They just ribbity rip. And we cover by just a skosh. Ace king versus king 6. Please. Please hold. No. Oh. No. Yes. We win. 80 big blinds and a bounty. King 6 suited. Getting a little frisky on a Friday. Huh. Heads up here. Somebody else getting a little frisky. 4 deuce here. Bluff ISO doesn't work, unfortunately, but now we can rep the ace. Now we can hit 2 pair, I hope. Weird one. I think the jig is up. King 6, you called my... You called me on the flop after I bluff ISO'd? You savage, you. Alright, you just well and truly owned me here. Unless we can get there against you. It doesn't seem likely. A deuce? Deuce, it would have had to be. We just lead out here on 8-5-4. We take it down from the big blind. Well played. Thank you. Let's jam here with King 10 suited. I guess we call here with 8-5 versus Ace 5 versus 8-4. Got the open ender and the 8s. They hit the open ender. Damn. Come on. Everybody's loving just freaking ripping it in tonight, dude. Fridays are built different for sure. You're just ripping it. Embracing some high variance spots. We got our jam through. If I didn't show that. The King 10 suited. Queen jack, we flop. A queen, they've got the flush draw. We make it through. Jam here with ace 10. Raising here with top 2. Up against the ace and the flush draw. No spades, please. Scoop another bounty here. Here we got king jack versus 7-4 for the win. Says YOLO. Hits a 4. Gets us. We took out or we doubled through here with ace 10. YOLO got us. No YOLO this time. King 6, we're all in. They fold. Ace jack versus ace 7 here. Take out another player in the PKO. And we're chip leading. 109 big blinds in this $20 uppercut. Just taking them down. Queen jack suited. We're all in. Running into ace king. We only got 37% versus this ace king of diamonds. We do flop a jack though and flip that on its head a little bit. We get the win. 36% is enough. Can't be folding anything here. Live cards we're happy for. How about, is 31% enough? Probably not. Oh my god, it might be. Nope. What a roller coaster. They flop top pair to flush draw. We turn a straight. They still have their top pair and flush, or they have 2 pair and a flush draw, and they river a boat. Oh my god, the holdings here with no chips is so crazy, dude. Can't do it. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. I can do it. King deuce. Now they have ace, of course. They have ace 9. It's okay, we'll just make a boat versus the ace 9, no worries. Oof, oof, oof. I'll take your king. I'll take your king still. Ouch. This one, we got the 9 kicker. They hit a 5 on the river. Oh my god. The cards that we end up with, man. They folded. They kept their 0.17 big blinds. What in the world? And they pick up pocket tens. Patience pays off. Never let them tell you patience doesn't pay off. Sevens versus the 9-4-0. They've got outs. Not anymore. We win another one. Spin another min. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I can't unregister. I can't unregister. Fuck, we gotta play it out. We gotta play it out. Speed run time. Guys, I said it's speed run time. No calling. We're jamming pre. Rigged for streamer here. Is that against you, my friend? You can't be serious about this rigged for streamer. So you saw me get one outed a little bit ago, right? Just gonna stab now since yep. And figured that might happen, but like we have no equity, so if they're gonna check, I'm gonna try to steal it. Ace 5 all in against the sevens. Sevens hold. 2 minutes till break. Probably not even. Like a minute and 20 till break. All in with King 7. Get it through. 1 minute till break. 6-4. Damn. Yeah. Just rip it in. I get it. My turn. Ace 4 versus King 4. That seems rough. Queen's a good card. Nice. Straight over straighted them. What a cooler. Well, it is really a bad beat though, because we beat King 4 with, or beat Ace 4 with King 4. King 10, we're all in. Believe it's break time. I thought AG was in it with these folds, but that's something. Yeah, you're telling me, right? Folded when he had 78% of his stack in there already or something. Decent. Yeah, we'll call. Jack 8. On this harvest moon. King 7 called by Ace Jack. Let's finish it right here. Let me go to the bathroom, please. King me. 8 me. Damn it. That might be over soon anyway, but. Ace Queen. Now they've got King 7. Which also can't win. $10.90. We got 43% versus the King 3. Shoot it. 10 in the window. 8 in Cowboys. No Cowboy. We're still in here. As the break ticks away. Oof. They were trapping with King 9. Another 7. 7. Oh, we went and repaired the board, but it wasn't the one we needed. All right, I'll be right back. What's up, everybody? We're back. You know what? Let's do the Benjamin. Yeah. I could hide. Let me go. Me up. Was it like this? Will you do it like that? Will you touch it like that? All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself. There we go. Okay. First hand of the Benjamin. Are we gonna just... Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Ace King versus Ace Jack. Blind versus blind. Jack in the window. Jack on the turn. What the fuck? Like... How do I overcome this when we're just getting crushed like this, guys? Like, we're just getting absolutely smashed. Yeah, finish me. We're back in there. Just getting absolutely fucking destroyed lately, though. Can't hold the 80-20s, the 75-25s. Definitely can't win too many flips. Like, it's tilting enough when that's like aces or kings, but then when it's ace jack and we lose, it's like even more tilting. So here with tens. They have jacks. 10, please. Very fun hand in the Benji. Yeah, I know, right? Poker's killing me lately, man. Sorry, having a little trouble with my mic here, guys. 1 second. All right, I think we're okay. Just about half past 10. All in here in the $50 grant with ace 9. Absolutely soaking wet. Raining man. Hallelujah, it's raining man. We get it through. Ace 8 on the next one. We will fold though. Player cut down very, very short here. They got 2 big blinds after they made a very ill-advised hero call with ace 7 on that board. We're not going to go after him with the queen 5-0 in first position here, though. Even though we knew that was probably pretty likely to happen. Ace deuce of clubs here. Wow. Yeah, at this amount we probably just ship it in. Good luck us. Ace king, and for some reason ace 10 is here. Club me? No club, huh? Okay. Streets the place to go. Just about fast. Have I chosen the worst time to bet? They probably have a 4 and they're gonna raise here. Yep, probably. Checked all the way down, so we bet. They raise us. We didn't have anything. Fuck me. Don't know what you do it well. Why won't you release me? We all in here with Queen Jack O. Under your spell. Three betting here with kings. Queen Jack here gets called by ace 3. We get there. Nice. All in here. Still alive in the $50 grant. Thank you. wrestling with my microphone. Sorry. Can't get it to work right. Quite right. Flatting here with sevens. Nice start. All ages and races. Boo to that. Consider checking. Yeah, checking not bad, but out in the club where the heat is on all night on the beach till the break of dawn. Welcome to Miami. It's a trip. Ladies half dressed, fully equipped, and they be screaming out, "Will, we loved you last hit." Thinking I'm gonna scoop me. Temperature, get to you. It's about to reach 500 degrees in the Caribbean Sea. Win a pot here. Pound for pound, anywhere you go. All night on the beach till the break of dawn. Benigo, hummy, hummy. Jack of clubs here. We bet for value, and we get it on the river. From the 8 of clubs. Damn, you look sexy. Let's go to my yacht in the West Keys, ride my jet skis, lounging in the palm trees. Stallone, Miami, my second home. On the beach till the break of dawn. Bouncing the glow. On the beach till the break of dawn. Welcome to Miami. Bienvenido. All night on the beach till the break of dawn. Welcome to Miami. Raise it up here in the Benji. Folds around 2. The big blind who makes the call. Don't really like seeing that, but I think we got a call here with this particular hand. What a shit run out, man. What a fucking shit run out. Couldn't help a brother out. I need the help lately. We do. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. Because I feel you there. So much more aware of becoming. That's all I want to do is be more. All in here with Jack 10-0. Good luck, us. Getting it through. Gonna jam again here. Uh-oh, ran into it finally. Need an ace. Ace 6 versus pocket 8s. King or an ace? King or an ace? Queen no good. We're not going to re-enter with less than 1 minute of registration remaining in the grant. GG. Maybe we'll get in that PLO that runs. Weekend wrap PLO. Yeah, let's do it. Betting pot here on the river. 7's full of jacks. Doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. And that's a lot for love. Halfway there. Living on a prayer. Take my hand. Common mistake, we do not have a flush. Come from Oldham, you might think you have a flush here. Raising over the limp in the Benjamin. Limper calls, we flop pair. Make it, I swear. Wow, I thought we were gonna win with the checking through at the end here. 7-8 wins it. That's crazy. Disney with the 6-8. What the fuck is this? Fuck you. Come on, man. Raise. They get there on the river and they milk us for a big blind in the fucking Hamilton. Shakira, Shakira. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body. Aces here. Aces in the Hamilton versus ace-6, queens, and king-9 of spades. Can we hold? Yes, we can. It's a massive pot. 56 big blinds coming our way. Queens win a pretty big one, too, though. Nice if we had a bigger stack to start that hand. We'll take it. I've been shitty and I feel awkward as I should. Most pretentious thing. Darkly blaze on my place. Well, I'm not paralyzed, and I seem to be struck by you. Good evening. How's the poker treating you this evening? Pretty horrible. Got one outed in the $50 grant, and then like my first hand on my first bullet in the Benjamin, we got in for 50 big blinds effective, 100 big blind pot. Ace King versus Ace Jack. They hit a jack on the flop and another one on the turn. So yeah, it's been abysmal. Honestly, it's been horrific in terms of run good, in terms of variance. Yeah, but otherwise, I'm having a great time. Otherwise, it's been great. Other than the actual poker, it's been great. 20 stream streak. Thank you, Money Be Okay. And what this guy thinks this is going to accomplish is a 2.62 after 2 limpers. Like, it's just bloating the pot. If that's what you want, I guess. Ace Deuce. Not our flop, but we do get one card here, but not really our flop. It's enough to get me out of there. Ace 9 doubles through the pocket sixes. It's a rough one. This guy has no bounties, and that's a $21 bounty. You're like, yes, finally. Just have it whisked away at the last second. It's brutal. Want to be okay out here keeping the Twitch community afloat solo? Dude, that's when Buddy Be Okay from the jump, dude, is the most dedicated Twitch community viewer there is, bar none. You at the crossroads. Here comes the. This is on YouTube. You answered my question without answering my question. To get one outed multiple times in a single day and many times over 25 plus tournaments isn't bad luck. It's BS, and this algorithm is dog water. I know you're an ambassador for BetRivers Poker, so you really talk shit, but this has to be the worst bad beat site by far, and it's like not even close. You know they say that you're entitled to your opinion. How bad is it? It's a like a, I don't know how to describe it, I guess like a 0 or like a 5 if every site is a 5, because variance is variance. When you play online, man, everybody says this about every single site, okay? When you play online, you just see a large volume of hands, and so you're gonna get pockets of variance that are fucking horrible. And so you're gonna have these times when you run really, really bad because you just play hands at such a higher rate than you ever play live, or if you play a lot of volume on one site, then you play more hands on that site than you get on other sites, and you're just going to get these clusters of horrible variance. And so what that results in is humans are just very bad at recognizing randomness, and so you start to see patterns when the patterns aren't fucking there, okay? And I'm sorry to just like put it so bluntly, but this happens all the time with every poker site, and it's just too much of a risk. This shit is this site. Now, if you're I could understand maybe, and even then I think it's too much of a financial risk. I could understand maybe if you're looking at a site that isn't legal and regulated, but this site is regulated by the Pennsylvania Gaming Control Board, the most vigilant freaking crackdown regulators you have ever met in your entire life in the gambling industry. And if there was something untoward going on, they would just be shut down. They would lose their license. They would not make any money. They would be, there would be legal issues and lawsuits and all this stuff, brand risk. The site would cease to exist. They make money hand over fist just by providing a good poker platform. It's not rigged. They don't need to do it. And that's why I happily keep playing, because it's just volume conquers the variance. Now, I don't actually have the time to put in maybe the necessary volume to conquer the variance as fast as some of my absolute crusher friends, like freaking Exenbaum out here putting in $2 million played in cash games, paying 2 million hands of cash games, paying 200K in rake over the past few years. But I'm gonna keep playing because I love this game, and this is just the game that we love. The one-outers happening for the bad players should make you happy in a way if you can step back from it, because if that didn't happen, if bad players didn't win, they would all wash out and quit, and there wouldn't be any bad players. So like, you have to have a little perspective. They would all lose all their money if poker was just, right, and not fair, right? If it was like just, like if you always got it in, if you got it in good, you always won, right? Which doesn't make any sense because you get it in, when you get it in good, it's like an 80-20. You're supposed to lose 1 out of 5 times. But if it didn't do that, if it was like chess, you know, like bad players kind of just stop playing chess. I mean, some of them play it like here and there, right? But like, I'll put it this way. You wouldn't play chess for high stakes money if you're a bad player, right? Because that's absurd, because the bad player just always loses to the good player. But bad players in poker will play for high stakes money because they can fairly easily win. Mm-hmm. Sending out, hoping you would bet river. SOS. Gonna be all in here in the Benjamin, folks. Big one. Sending out an SOS. They fold. Ace is here. Ace, ace, 7-4 versus king, king, queen, queen. Both get our card on the flop. And there you go. How long is your delay? Are you just ignoring me, bro? This is so funny because this guy just said, "Are you just ignoring me, bro?" And then I launch into my rant like that right after he said, "Are you just ignoring me?" Delay is 3 minutes, but I'm focused on the game sometimes. Please define dog water. I'm not familiar. You've never heard somebody say the term dog water? Which means like, I don't know, trash, low quality. And the other thing that happens with when you notice these patterns, right? The thing that always I'm absolutely sure of this, right? Like the people that notice like, oh, I got one out in multiple times in a single day. Like they notice when that happens to them, and they don't notice whenever they're on the other side of it, right? And they're like one outing someone else a couple times a day. They're like, finally. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Engage with the people with our own philosophy. We change the course of history. Every day, people like you and me. Gonna be off to the break here, folks. Fine. All right, we'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. It's a very good point. Says that money okay you keep up with? Nick always says that when he always reflects on some of the bad beats he's got. He tries to remember all of the reverse. Like, yeah, it's really hard to think of your, like, people think, like, even I like frame it this way when I'm playing, right? When I think of, when I win, I suck out on someone, I say we got there, right? I don't say like I put a bad beat on that person, right? Like, that's the right framing if you want to compare it apples to apples, right? Like, you're getting bad beat, but you're also putting bad beats on people when you get there from behind, and it happens. But I don't describe that as a good beat or whatever, right? Or like, you know what I mean? There's bad beats, but there's no good beats. Dog water, I think, refers to the water in a dog's bowl. It's like saying it's dog water as in, like, it's low quality. Like, you know, it's compared to, like, spring water. Oh, that's dog water, bro. That's how I kind of see it anyway. I could be off base. Raise here with the Jack 10-0. Up here we got Ace King 10-7s, player 3 bets. We're ahead here, 64%. Got it through with the Jack 10, by the way. 50-50, we both got Ace 10, but they make a flush. Ouch. Rough one. You do things to my body, I didn't know that. Stop until I tasted you. Okay. I mean, listen, Trizzy, I'm telling you right now. You just, so here's what I'm gonna tell you. You just said I play on all top sites, multiple tournaments a day. Okay, so do I. So do all the other grinders who will disagree with you on this point. And the variance on the site is by far the worst. This isn't a small sample size. This is hundreds of tournaments played. In my opinion, this site is the, and I'm assuming you're gonna say worst rig, blah blah blah. I'm telling you, hundreds of tournaments is still a small sample size. You need thousands and thousands of tournaments to have a proper sample size on a site. You need thousands and thousands. You need like 100,000 hands. You need thousands of tournaments to have a proper sample size to analyze the variance of a poker site. So you might not think, you might feel like a lot, but you are still working with a small sample size. Ace Jack here, we're all in the Benjamin. Called by 2 players. Seems tough for Ace Jack. See what we're up against. Pass me a bottle, Mr. Jones. Ace to win this pot. Another Jack to win both. Would be amazing. Kings are going to take us both out. All right. Yeah, we're not going to fire our 3rd bullet in the Benjamin. Gonna end up being probably a pretty rough night here, guys. But look, the deck is smacking me around. Am I gonna sit here and say like it's because this site is rigged? No, this is just how the game goes sometimes. This is just what variance is. This is just what, like, randomness is sometimes gonna pile up against you. Ace King's good here. Paint myself in blue and red and black and gray and all of the meaningful colors. Like I've been through some very nasty downswings. I'm kind of in a I'm in a pretty like concentrated downswing right now, where all these like bad beats are piling up against me. But it's just clustered variance. That's all it is. There's gonna be some week where I feel like there's been recent weeks, not too long ago, I felt like I couldn't lose a hand. Can't compare chess and poker. If you lose in chess, it's 100% your fault. You made the wrong move. Poker is RNG, basically. Yeah, that was my point. That was my point, bro. That was my point. The point is, like, you need these bad beats, the one outers, to happen, so that it keeps the bad players coming back. I'm pointing out the difference between chess and poker. Yes, I'm not saying they're the same. My point was that they're not the same, and it's good for poker that they're not the same, because poker's for money, and you need bad players in the ecosystem. Chess is just to win. That's why you don't see chess. Like, chess isn't usually not. It's not going to be played for like high stakes money. Bad, and especially with like amateurs playing against pros for high stakes money, because it'd just be literally lighting money on fire. Sorry, I know this isn't on screen. I'm having a conversation with someone in YouTube, and so I have to sort of summarize it. Maybe I should put a shared chat back on the screen, but if you head over to YouTube, you can see what Trizzy 189 is talking about. Okay, so I think another thing that might be irritating the person making these comments, you can play all your hands perfectly and still lose, and lose often. Yeah, absolutely. It's the nature of poker. It can get frustrating. If you can overcome the frustration and fix your leaks in your game, you become successful at the end of the day. Well, not the end of the day. You become successful maybe over the long term. You have a strong defense in this topic. It's almost like you've had this conversation before. Yeah, because there's a lot of people who think the game is rigged on every side. I've been an ambassador for several different operators. Everybody says this about every operator. They're all wrong. They've always been wrong because of what I said. It's just too much risk to be. The site will get shut down. It's just way too much risk if they would get caught. Their whole operation, which is a very profitable operation without rigging the deck, would go up in smoke. And it just would be insane. It just would be insane. I've seen operators make silly decisions in terms of like promos for players, or not giving players good value, or, you know, absurd amounts of rake or blah 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 blah, right? Like there are decisions out there that are like gouging poker players, but they are not rigged because it would just be it's just too much risk. They make a lot of money without needing to rig the site. People play and put in volume without needing to rig the site. It doesn't do anything for them. It wouldn't make people play more. And poker players are uber freaking nerds with some massive databases and sample sizes and very, very intelligent people. So if a site was rigged, by now it would be conclusively, not just like speculatively, conclusively proven very easily. Because some of these players have huge sample sizes, and the ones that have the huge sample sizes are the real grinders and crushers, and they keep playing because it's not rigged. They would conclusively prove it. It would be lawsuits and news, and the site would be shut down, man. Like, it just would happen. Sorry, yeah, it's over on YouTube, Tom. No ban hammer necessary, Tom. We're not gonna ban anybody. Tom, where'd you get the NASA badge? That's sick. I love NASA. Where'd you get this NASA Artemis? Did I miss a NASA stream that you had to watch to get this shit? I want a NASA badge. That's cool as hell. You have stolen my heart. Yeah, I don't know. I think that might honestly be the strongest argument, is that like the poker community, as much if not more than like even like gaming communities, is made up of like super nerds, engineers, programmers, literal like database analysis guys, you know, crypto guys, like who are like the actual like smart crypto guys, not just the like the scammer artists. And they would uncover a rigged site like so fast it would make your head spin. Okay, now you're jumping to why do they use anonymized names? Why isn't your username used? Well, first of all, so to put a hole in that for you, my username is used. I'm right here. You can always see my name. I'm right here. I'm Keith Becker on every site because it's required because I'm an ambassador, and it's with the PGCB they don't want me to be anonymized. But it came from Run It Once when Phil Galfond made his site, and then came to BetRivers as well. It's part of their philosophy to make casual players more comfortable with playing. So it's anonymous. You know, nobody knows that you're playing. If it's something that you don't want to, you don't want your family, you don't want your work to know that you're playing. You want to be a little more anonymous, or you just want to, I don't know, be able to splash around. It's I guess that's not even really the main reason. I'm misrepresenting. The main reason is because it doesn't allow players to like track stats on any individual player, right? You can track stats on the player pool. If I can download my hand histories and get stats over time of how the average player plays against me, right? But any single player, you can't get stats on, and I think that's smart personally. There are pros and cons, but I think it's smart because I think tracking databases, things like Poker Tracker 4 and things like that, benefit regs, grinders, way more than they benefit casual players, recreationals. A lot of them don't even know that they exist. That's becoming less and less true, you know, as online poker is becoming more mature, and more people are like, you know, getting into the game and able to take it seriously from the jump because there's so much study material and tools and things like that out there. But yeah, I do think it levels the playing field quite a bit. I wish I had a huge sample size. Tom is looking to do a database injection, if you know what I mean. When they passed the moon, if you watch NASA for an hour, you got the badge? No! You mean I can't get it? Maybe they'll offer it again for another NASA stream. I want a NASA badge. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Yeah, it's true. All right. Yep. We're gonna try here with King Queen. Big bounty. So walk on by. No. At least we would have been live against Ace 10. Queen. Queen. 8. Queen. 8. Awesome. Still alive. Hit him with the few. Phew. Yeah, once it's ITM and it's over, it does show who every player is. Yeah, so it's de-anonymized when the tournament is over. Well, yeah, if you made it in the money. Which again, I think is kind of interesting because I think it sort of helps that the players who are torching like crazy and never making it into the money, nobody knows. Nobody really knows who those players are. They can't really like bum hunt them in that sense, target them in that sense, find out what tournaments they're playing and things like that. It's a little bit tougher to target someone in a tournament anyway, but yeah, that's more of a cash game thing. But what did he say? Trizzy just said, yeah, that takes your little edge. It's a joke. Well, like, look, man. I mean, it's the you can shear a sheep many times. You can skin him only once, right? Do you want to shear the sheep or do you want to skin him? Because if you want to skin the sheep by just crushing them like crazy, that's fine. But then the site dies. So I think the philosophy on like the anonymous avatars is like, to me, it's just a little bit more of like a keep the player pool healthy because keeps the recreationals coming back. And you can still definitely crush on the site with the anonymous avatars. Another chop. This guy had Ace King versus Ace 10 twice and cannot knock out this bounty. It's so funny. I'm waiting for the king down in the jungle. Raise and get it through in the $10 Hamilton. I was walking with my feet 10 feet off a bill. Almost folded here. Got a player with less than a big blind remaining. We'll try to limp along for the bounty. They've got gospel in the air. You only made it in the money last night, Tom, because you folded every hand for hours. Yeah, I've been there, dude. I've been there. One day my name will be on the ITM list again. I feel you, brother. I feel you right now. So last night I thought I was gonna be profitable for the first time in a while because I was in the Benjamin. I was in the Hamilton, and I only needed to make a few dollars to get the profitable or whatever, and get a few ladders. And then I got jacks in on the turn on an 8-high board against ace 8 for like heaps of chips. And then player with the ace 8 spiked an ace on the river. And the same player, I got an ace 6 on a 6-4 deuce board. They had jack deuce and flopped the deuce and turned another one, I think, or turned a jack, I forget. But they finished the job as well. And I thought I was going to be profitable last night. I ended up minus $4. Wasn't any good when the tourney's over? Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I don't know. It feels like I feel like I've made some good arguments. It feels like you've made up your mind. Like, so, I mean, you know, if you think it's rigged, just don't play here. Or I don't know, file a complaint with the PGCB. If you really think it's rigged, then you have proof. If you really think it's rigged and you feel like you have proof, you should feel compelled to file a complaint with the Pennsylvania Gaming Control Board. But first of all, I don't think you will, because I don't think you have proof, and I think you're just ranting. And second of all, I mean, I just don't think it would work, because you just don't have. I just know you don't have proof. So like either you will, and the PGCB will go like, well, this guy's crazy, or you just won't do it because you don't have proof. Like, because it doesn't exist. But I mean, if you just think it's rigged, then you don't want to file a complaint. Then stop playing. Why would you play on a site that you think is like essentially stealing your money? I think you should play here because it's not, but if it is, you should be out of here. We're gonna jam top 2 here, which we've played pretty passively. Hopefully we're good here, but you know, it's not always fun jamming top 2 in the. Yeah, that's why they have top 2 and the straight outs, and they get there. Who did that? And here we got King 9 of Spades. 2 tournaments left. Deep. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Look at the check raise jam here. Maybe we should just open jam. I don't know. All in over the 1 big blind bet. You take it down. Jamming here with ace jack. Hold it on the turn with the ace 8. They bet out into us pretty large. Ace jack versus king queen in the Hamilton. Running cold indeed. I am. Indeed I am. But we did double up here in the $10. Tom, be nice. Jam over the limp here with King 10. They limp fold. King Queen all in against Queen Jack. Whatever you say. First time in a while that I've had a pretty bad week of poker. Yeah. It happens, man. Just got to get through it. My biggest cash on BetRivers? That's a good question. Like 3K, I think. 2,700 or something in the Benjamin when it was one of the bigger ones. I think. Not sure. Let me look through my winning screenshots that I've like sent to myself or posted. $28.36 might be the biggest one. No, $37.29. Yeah, $100 Sunday main for $37.29. That's probably the big one. I think that's my answer for right now. Is I won the $100 Sunday main for $3,729. Just looking to see if I missed something somewhere. On the $100 Benjamin for 2015 for 1849. Yeah, $100 main, I think. Don't take your NASA badge envy out on me. I just didn't want you to go attack the guy. We're having a fairly civil conversation. You come in, first thing you say is this rubbish. Bring yo jukebox money. Last night you cashed for $23 in a 20. Well done, sir. Treated myself to a soda today. Listen, don't bury the lead, Tom. You also cashed for like $7.74 and a 25. Okay, between the two $20 tournaments. Was it the Series Saver? Was the Series Saver slightly more? I don't remember. That might have edged out my other win. No, I won 28.36 in the Series Saver. The $100 Sunday main was more than that. The Series Saver just saved that series. That one was 28.36. The Sunday main was 3,700. So it was almost $1,000 more. Everybody's moving, everybody's moving, baby. Fair, not rubbish. Very fair points. Stop it, Tom. Stop it. Final table hype. We have made the FT and the $20 uppercut PKO, but we come in 8 of 8. Not the card I wanted to hit on the river here. Not really the one I was looking for. Everybody checks, though? Yes. Yes, dude, I love passive players. I love passive players. Nobody even tries. So great. Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby. There you go, Tom. Bang, bang, bang on the floor, baby. On the door, baby. We're gonna be all in here. Limp annoying. Sorry. We're gonna be all in here. Limp annoying, but 7 big blinds and a king queen suited. We ship it in. Offering up our $20 bootay. You can go. Called by at least one player. Go your own way. Called by a 5-3 suited bounty hunter. 62% for us. 5 in the window, but a queen behind, but then a 3 on the turn. Knocked out by the 5-3 suited. We finish 54.04 there. I think that's probably going to do it for the stream, guys. As for tonight's session overall, we're still here in the Hamilton, of course, but today we're in for 600 total because we played a lot of cube sit and ghosts, but really the crux of the matter is down at 255 at the end of the night here. Down $255. Another rough night here on BetRivers as we are getting smacked around by the deck. I got my first hand of the Benjamin tonight. I lost ace king to ace jack. Blind versus blind, all in for 100 big blind pot. And then yeah, the crazy one was jack 2 3 7 on the turn. We get all in against 2 players for a massive pot. I have pocket 7s on jack deuce 3 7. Another player has jack 10 on my left. Player 2 to my right has jack 7 for top 2 pair, and the case jack lands on the river. But it is what it is. That's the game. We play it, we know it, we still love it. And I'll still be back to play it more, probably tomorrow night. I think I'm taking Sunday off now because we pivoted. We were going to go to the drive-thru tonight. But we're going to... Imagine if you won the uppercut off of 7 big blinds. Would be sick. Would be sick! Won't happen. I think we're going to the drive-thru on Sunday night, so I'll be back tomorrow night to stream. And then off Sunday. So, for now, I will bid you adieu. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Peace.